Live here on the Grapevine. I'm Sope Martins. This is Smooth Breakfast, and joining me for today, I've got James Silas and Irabor 100. How you doing?
I'm great. Morning. Hi, Sope.
Hey, hi Irabor. Hi, James.
Yeah, good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Sope. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my guy, Irabor. How you all doing?
I'm great, man.
Oh, I'm loving this format. James, your voice is not, it doesn't come in as loud on this. I love it. All right, people, we've got you to join the crew. Okay, we are streaming live already up on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Make sure you leave your comments up on that live stream. You can also send your WhatsApp messages into 0809 444 981 and take it to Twitter where we are at smooth981FM. Tag us in your tweets so that we can see them and get them read out on the show. All right, so we're starting off. We've got an album review up, guys, for today. So we're going to be doing Simi's TBH, to be honest. And I've got a couple of tracks from this. So I'll be playing you No Joy. And then we've also got Loyal featuring Fave on that. So let's get straight into that. Okay, here we go.
Anytime you call for me, I know misery loves company, but don't be me in position. I know what it's in the go. My ain't noise to the turn up there. Here for the business, not for the show. For the business, minding my business, yeah. If you really know much, why you so happy when I know now I'm sad? My Instagram give you this kind of mind. I love for the people where they get joy. Anyway, I'm getting on. Thank God, same man, will be good. Anyway, got it on.
All right, we're back on.
No stopping this train, put it on.
Okay, so that was just a little snippet of No Joy with by Simi, and that is just one of the tracks that we've got up from TBH, and I'm gonna play you Loyal right now. Here we go.
You say you're gonna let me down. If it were up to you, you would have let me drown. Anyway, you did me no feel settled down, no. Cause anybody don't let go me. Get my go, she love me. I don't go for around, ask anybody to know me, bro. You know be my enemy, but you ain't no friend to me. Cause people ride for the people, they ride for them too. If you're riding for me, then I'm riding with you. See, you say what I mean, so I tell you the truth. And now we're through. Me, I only give what I'm wanting. You do me right time, match your energy. Everybody needs somebody good, somebody nice, somebody reliable.
All right, here we go.
Still walk away from me with your people. It's okay if I only have 4 people. As long as they're
Okay, all right. Just a little snippet. There you go. A little Simi to brighten up your morning. So, James, Irabor, what are we thinking here?
James.
Am I gonna go first?
No, James, you can go first.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay. So let me just. I've listened to the whole album. So I think I should take from the perspective of the whole album. I mean, these songs are just part of snippets of what the whole album contains. And I see, personally, I love this album. It's actually different. So remember one time that we talked about Naked Wire, sorry. It sounded somehow. And listening to the whole album just tells me that, or sort of brings to mind that I feel like she released the wrong single at that point in time. There were other songs she should have put out from this album.
What would you have preferred for her to release?
I mean, she had given us this what's it called? Loyal. Or No Joy. Would have worked, better. Like would have given people a clearer view of what's coming. Do you understand? That Naked Wire was just not it at all. That Naked Wire is the song on the album that can be on the album because the album wholesomely sounds like a full story, like a progression of activities in Simi's life. Do you understand? So it's you have to listen to the album from start to finish to actually have a proper feel of what this album is about. I love this album. I enjoyed the album. I actually played every song, and I didn't just play. I also went in to understand or to read more about her thought process when she made this particular project, you know. And this is something she did for 3 years, you know, plus writing, plus recording and everything. And then production, someone that was very prominent in production was a guy called Blaze, producer called Blaze, you know, fantastic job. He did probably 85% or 80% of the project, you know. And then shout out to someone like Fuse as well, who also, and P Prime, you know. These are people, these are seasoned producers. You know, looking at that list, that's, I mean, the list of producers on this particular project, I see 3 of them are even nominated in this year's Headies. So that's tell you that she didn't go for just basic. She went for the best, you know. So I really, really enjoyed this album. I love this album. I mean, there are some songs that are not particularly, like, even Naked Wife is not particularly one of my favorites per se, you know, but a song like Story, the Fave one that we listen, this one that features Fave, balanced with Adekunle Gold. I love the album. It's a properly well-written, well-produced album. I love it.
Yeah, the album is not bad. Simi is getting into that level of her life where, you know, she has become a mother, she's a wife, you know, she's going through different stages. And, you know, the album name, to be honest, I guess she's just giving an honest opinion on several things. If you've seen what she's been doing on social media, you know, chiming in on politics, you know, social issues. So she's just, you know, in that phase of her life where she just feels she can drop her 2 cents on so many things because she has been through so many things. So, you know, James mentioning that it took her 3 years, that's part of the reason, you know, somebody going through several phases of their lives and opening up and just trying to tap into different styles of music. Like you were talking about the Wire song, you know, you not liking it because we are used to that whole Simi, you know, soft spoken, you know, angelic voice that just gives us certain types of songs that serenades us. But now she's now a full-blown woman. So she's really exploring. I look forward to her next project because, you know, I know that she's really going to explore further. This is not her best top albums. You know, it's an okay album that you can just, include a few songs whenever you're doing the greatest hits and all that. But I love the song Loyal. You know, that's something that everybody needs to listen to because loyalty these days is not in anybody's DNA. It's very hard to find, you know, so No Joy too. So she's really in her feelings with regards things that, you know, trouble people, not just, you know, the celebrity lifestyle or just pure love. See the song with Adekunle Gold, just the title of the song, Balance, you know, coming from, you know, having to marry that guy, having kids and just balancing so many things and all that. So great work. You know, we're loving how Simi is unfolding. Let's see what the next one holds.
So, I mean, I'm just going to put this in real quick. Hey, Jeffrey, Chef Jeff, how you doing? We need you to put your sound on so that we can hear you. But we'll do that. Well, we'll wait for him to come up. So one thing I'll say is that I'm loving the energy of this album. Yeah, I mean, it really comes in from the name, and you can tell that she was just like,
morning, everybody.
Oh, hey, Chef Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, Chef Jeff.
Looks like we have a slight delay in communication with you, but it's all good. While Chef Jeff is coming online, like I was saying, so hey, Chef Jeff. Okay.
Chef Jeff, what's cooking?
Pop yourself on mute for a second and see if you can sort out the connectivity issues. So yeah, like I was saying, loving the energy of the album. And see here, I'm always here for when people decide that that's it, I can't be bothered anymore, I'm just gonna lay out there, you know. And she's just like, I don't have time for time wasters. I don't have time for people who are gonna be giving me nonsense. I don't have time for fakery. And that's one thing that I love. Yeah. I like somebody who does. I like someone who decides to get real. So for me, for that, that's what, to be honest, is all about. Okay, so yeah. Now, one thing that I want to talk about. Okay, very quickly, because we're still in music. This news of Kiss Daniel and Davido and their joint EP.
What about me? No feedback from Jeff, or?
Well, Jeff, we've been waiting for you to come online, but now that you're up and running, let's hear from you.
All right. Well, what I felt with this, I haven't heard the full album. I heard a couple of the tracks. Sometimes I feel like I should be the one to help you guys pick the track, because every time you guys pick one, I'm like, there was a better one right there. So again, I agree with what's been said, and so that it's not your regular Simi sound. I'm not too sure about saying that it is a mature woman kind of thing. It's more like there's a lot of F's in the picture, and I think she has this whole vibe of just saying bad energy, stay far away in her own ways of thinking. It's good to see tracks like Born Again. What I just felt that for a couple of the tracks is that sometimes the mic is a little bit too loud for the beat, and then some other tracks they're just beats that are missing to really elevate the song. When you're thinking about the Jeremy or any of the other classics, they're just some beats that are just lacking in that. I agree, it will not be one of her. It's not her best album. You can pick a few songs here that might fit into places, but it's good to see that the synergy with Adekunle Gold is still very, very strong. Every time I see a track between those two, you always expect what you would expect from a Jay-Z and Beyonce. Basically, you're gonna get good quality music no matter what the situation may be. So, not a great album. I'll listen to the rest of it, but there's just bits and bobs I can like, and some parts I really do not like at all.
All right. Okay. Thanks glad to have your input on that. Now, let's touch on Kiss Daniel and Davido. So we're talking about them and this announcement of the joint EP, which for some odd reason I've just been blinking my eyes and thinking, okay, if I open them, is it going to still be the same news? But what do we think about it?
Yeah, I'm all for collaborations. Like, I don't even mean to go with the angle of Millennium Development Goals or Sustainable Development Goals, but the number 17th on that list is collaborations, so that things can actually get better. So the music industry needs two juggernauts to come together, give us like an R. Kelly or Jay-Z type thing, a Bow Wow or Marion or whatever type thing. And I'm all for it because Kiss Daniel is a hit maker, Davido is a hit maker. So we are looking for more music, we are looking for more accolades from this guy. So I am totally and completely all for it. In fact, when these guys have eclipsed their entire careers, I would love to see an album with Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, or whomever is the fourth person that will come into their realm. I'm just looking forward to collaborations. I'm all about that. I love when people come together, make more magic. Yes, you're great individually, but when you come together, you can make babies, if you know what I mean. So I'm all for that, if you get me, my analogy. Yeah.
Irabor, every time.
Absolutely.
Totally making baby comes in.
If you've heard James, if you heard Would You remix, and this year the monster hits one ticket. You can only imagine what these guys will always bring to the table. Now, sometimes when those one-ups can be great, as in great, but when you now get them to record, say up to 5, 6, 7 songs, straight up, sometimes energy can drop. So, but I still think that these guys coming together to give us an EP or give us a body of work will change a lot of things. When it comes to, it will also encourage more artists to come together to work, because I don't think we really had collaborate. Okay, we had Simi and Fowles, the bad guy. Yes, on Chemistry.
Yeah, those two make great music. Oh, yeah, my goodness.
They do. So I think that's just what's the only case, right? That's the only one I've actually seen that we've seen really in our industry. But we've not seen a lot more. We need to see a lot more, not just boy-girl stories. We want guys to come together, like you mentioned, Jay-Z and R. Kelly type of vibe to come together.
Drake and Chris Brown.
Give us music. We really want to hear how a Burna Boy and Davido will sound on a project. We want to hear how a Simi and Tiwa Savage will sound on those kind of things. I think it will really, really excite our ears. So I'm up for that. I'm looking forward to that as well.
Listen, I think they've got a great synergy and friendship going on as well. And I love the timing of it. What with Stand Strong still, staying strong, and Booga as well, just making its way everywhere. Come on, man. Point. What better time than to say, hey guys, now imagine the two of us once more coming together and making not just one, but hit after hit. Well, we don't know, but we
are hoping
hit after hit after hit. Yeah. Okay, so real quick, let me take some of the messages coming in. Remember, you can send them to WhatsApp. The number for that is 0809 444 981. Got this one in from Olua Kemi, who says, I'm loving Simi's album, especially Balance with Adekunle Gold and Loyal with Faith. And Tosan says, well, for me, I like Simi's album. My favorite song on the album is Loyal. Davido and Kiss Daniel would definitely be a hit. All right, Tosan. Remember, we're also on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos, so you can leave your comments up on that live stream and take it to Twitter as well, where we are at smooth981FM. Gotta take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more. It's the Grapevine, and it's your home for entertainment on Smooth.
Hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. This is Tare. Stay tuned. Stay locked right here.
How's you doing?
Shakra, are you the only one in the studio?
No. I've got some. And she was speaking to me just for a second.
Okay.
So why are you frozen?
Am I
Are you
freezing?
there?
I'm right there.
Hola.
Oh, wow.
I heard it was your birthday.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Oh, I am sorry. Happy birthday in advance. Okay. Oh, sorry.
I'm still expecting monetary gifts.
We're back on, thankfully. Okay, here we are back on the Grapevine, and I completely forgot. I knew I was gonna say this, and then I forgot. Sorry, Irabor. But it was Irabor's birthday on a Sunday. Happy belated, man.
Thank you so much, Okpe. I'm still accepting monetary donations, so I'll be dropping my account number shortly so that you guys can, donate to a good cause, for all the CSR projects that I'll be handling the rest of the year. It's not for me, don't worry.
Okay, there we go. See, I thought I had sidestepped it. I was like, oh, let's just go in, but no, back. I like that for you. I like it. Okay, so we've got more stories for you, and of course, more of your messages. Let's just
right here.
Jeffrey, there you are.
Here.
Okay.
Are we not gonna? Okay, all right. No, proceed to the next story. It's all good.
Huh?
It's all good. Proceed to the next story. It's okay.
Jeff.
All right.
There
no
we
problem.
Go.
It's all good.
We never know, okay? We never know, but it's really great to have you on. So real quick, Chef Jeff, actually, this was a story that, you had said, we need to talk about this, and that's Banky W, right? Great, like people were up on social media, very excited, and in the streets as well, with the Banky W winning the PDP ticket for Etiosa. Jeff, where are you? See, this one.
In this situation, there's still room for speculation as to his real intentions for running, as to whether he's going to be, remember there was someone that came out and said that, Banky W just putting up a fake facade and doesn't really have any positive. We still don't know what direction that's going to be, but I think that in all fairness, it's good that there was a rerun. We saw that there was a lot of controversy regarding that, and in the interest of fairness, it actually is quite a good story to hear. Now, as we probably don't really know what the full thing that went on is, because these days our politics situation is like a soap opera, to be honest, and you just cannot, there's just plot twist left, right, and center. But it's great that he had it. And well, let's just see how it goes with him, and let's see if he makes it through to the end.
Well, he did win with a landslide vote of 24-5. But Irabor, you were gonna say?
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. We keep speaking about young people running, young people being in the system, and you have a young man, who has been through so many facets of life. Now he's a father, a husband, a successful businessman. I mean, he has gone through it, given the amount of years he spent on earth. So, I mean, if you want to talk about change, put your actions where your mouth is. So he's doing that at the moment. So he's running for office. So anybody who is looking to support him, anybody who is, a fan of Banky W, see what it's about. But I actually look forward to what Chef Jeff is saying. You're running, but why are you running? We need to know, because now I'm not just going to I'm not just going to vote for you or be interested in, you running because you're popular or you're a celebrity or something, or maybe just because I like you. What's your mandate? What are you looking to do? I need to see your, list of things you're looking to achieve. I'm not just going to look at you because you're popular. So that's where I'm coming from with regards to this. And I'm happy that, they had to do another set of primaries for this, for him to emerge winner. So, I mean, plot twists here and there, but you never really know what can happen. But so far, Banky has it. Let's be happy and see what the future holds.
Yeah, and I really like that he was making sure to mobilize the people and the populace, and even because I remember there was a drive that he had going on that he was a part of at any rates for getting people to register for their PVCs. So I remember he was there, he took some videos, and people actually came in their droves to register and to get voting, man, because that is what we need if we want any change. I'm starting again. Sorry guys, I've been carrying my soapbox around with me everywhere because the situation in the country is just
slippery.
It's bleeding into everywhere, including entertainment. And by the way, I'm even trying to look for that story now because Ruga got upset. He was like, should we just start taking guns? I'm trying to find it. Okay, yeah. So he was like, rather than PVCs, maybe we should just start getting guns. And then he threw the country away in his tweet. But he was tired. This was in reaction to what happened in Owa in Ondo State. So he just...
I understand where he is coming from, but the thing is that
into the mood of the people. But
then
again,
but that was too reckless. Somebody in Ruga's position, or in fact anybody really. I understand if a member of the masses says that, although he still functions as member of the masses. But I'm talking about somebody who has a huge following, somebody in that kind of position. Where once you put out message, people see it. You have to be careful with the kind of things you put out there. I think it was reckless of him. I actually commented on this, I think on one of the popular blogs, and I said, for you to be mentioning guns in Nigeria, you know what's going on in America with regards guns, they still cannot get that out of the streets. I want to put that in a Nigerian system where everything is just so volatile. People are impoverished. You have so much going on, tribal wars here and there, Muslims killing Christians just trying to stay steady. So you can't be saying things like that to incite people. You have to be constructive about it. Yes, I understand everything going on in Nigeria is horrible. It is crazy. But the funny thing is that a lot of people who were looking to vote Buhari that time because, Boo Boo is coming to save us, are the same people who voted for him. And now look at the situation we're in. So yes, your PVC is very important. You don't need guns. You don't want to turn Nigeria into the Wild Wild West. So we should stop allowing ourselves to be used by the West and people who are actually, in my own opinion, sponsoring all these things, trying to keep us fighting amongst ourselves, because by the time we're together, we're just going to be this formidable force that nobody can contend with. So we should wake up and just not try to pander to all this celebrity messaging and all that, and let these celebrities too also be careful with the way they talk.
James, Chef Job?
Yeah, I mean, Ruga is young, all right? So I think I totally agree with what Irabor just said. And again, to add to it, Ruga is young. I don't think he has seen life like that, For people who have gone through, let me use, for example, people who went through the Civil War, when they talk, or, they'll tell you that people have not seen anything. We are just in a generation where we've escaped a few of those things. I mean, even though there are clusters of these terrible things that are happening, apart from the one that just happened recently, we've had the people that were kidnapped at that train, and the train that was blown up or something, they are still in captivity, So sometimes when you haven't seen these things, you've not experienced life in a certain way, you can just be reckless, you can just talk. If they give Ruga a gun today, now will he be able to?
Oh, James, you're muted.
Okay, yeah, sorry. He has to be more responsible with the things that he's saying in terms of, when you want to make a comment. We understand how everybody feels about this thing. It's painful, it's affecting all of us, but we still have to be responsible with the way we put out our emotion, So, I mean, that's basically the situation.
Chef, what did you say?
Anybody that makes that kind of statement does not deserve an iota of my attention, full stop.
Oh, damn. Okay. And Xavier actually says, congratulations to Banky. Talk and do. That's what we want, not just rants on social media.
Thank you.
Moving on. Oh, gosh. Speaking about things that happen on social media. So Steve Harvey was trending on Twitter. And I was like, why is Steve Harvey trending? It's not because of him, guys. It's not because of him. It's because of Michael B. Jordan and Lori B. They broke up after 1 year. They've been dating for about a year. Remember when this news came out? It was last year, and they took social media by what Lori did, because people were now saying, oh gosh, here we go again, another guy. But they seemed to really be happy with each other and all loved up. But here we are, 2022. No, it's gone. And then Steve was now trending because as someone put it on Twitter, they were like, my mom told me that Lori and Steve Harvey broke up, and I completely understood. That Tash that Michael B. Jordan was rocking. People were like, okay, here we go. But my days, what did you guys think about the news?
I mean, Michael B., I was disappointed when he started dating Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey is for the streets. Sorry to put it like that. You cannot be with somebody who has been with Future, who has been with Diddy, who has been with Diddy's son, who has been with who else again? I think Memphis Depay. They were engaged.
Weren't they engaged? So they were engaged.
You cannot be with such a person. I mean, the lady does not know what love is, coming from a guy such as Michael B. Jordan. So Michael B. Jordan, to me, seemed or thought he met or found somebody that he could settle down with, because the man went all out emotional, all out.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Someone's audio is getting in the way. I'm not sure whose it is. Can we mute and see what? Okay, gotcha. All right, Irabor, you were saying?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a bad move for him, because such a lady is not somebody you kind of go all out and start doing PDAs and trying to show the world that, you're all lovey-dovey. I mean, look at the track record of men that she has been with. P. Diddy's son, Future. Then you also had Memphis Depay. Who knows the other people that, she has been with. And now she's the daughter of Steve Harvey, #1 relationship coach in the world, or somewhat of that, that nature. So it is just so alarming that Michael B. went all the way with that kind of lady. But then again, you learn in life, you have to chop breakfast one way or the other. So let's see what will happen. And now they are telling us that, it seems that they're still in love, blah, blah, blah. So why did they break up in the first place? Please, I hate listening to stuff like that, I beg. Let's move
on. Story for the gods. Yeah.
Chef Jack.
What you just said now, that they're still in love.
Chef
Story
Jack.
for the gods.
Chef Jeff, I need you on
Quite
this.
frankly, you know what? Quite frankly, like it was just as Irabor said, she's for the streets. I don't understand how. I'm sorry. You just look at the bio. You were dating Diddy's son, and then you stopped dating Diddy's son, and you start dating Diddy.
Diddy himself, yeah.
All right. So that means, like, you know what? This could have been a marriage thing whereby, you know what, you were the daughter and now you are the stepmother. At some point in the future pipeline of things, I don't get it. I don't see why Michael Jordan will be going with anybody that's been with Future, because quite frankly, Future is all about progression and multiplying. So,
oh my gosh!
All right.
Yeah.
Irabor, I'm not sure why you're hearing this thing.
Coming to play.
Oh, Chef Jeff,
I don't know why.
Hold on, Chef Jeff.
I don't know why celebrities have to change.
Oh man. Chef Jeff, try going straight to.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. You were saying?
Okay, yeah. So I don't know why celebrities do this thing where they feel compelled to put out statements that we will always love each other and blah blah blah. You broke up. You will not always love each other. You're going to move on to other people, unless you're going to be Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, and that's another story entirely. But quite frankly, I don't see this as having been a good match for Michael B. Jordan in any way, shape, or form because of that dating history. Unless she's trying to turn her life around or whatever, still that is such a risky chance. And quite frankly, I don't know. When you look at this situation of dating the son, then dating the father, it makes me think about, I don't know, some French government officials in some ways. Because if you look at about an ex-president or two in the French government, you'll find that the wife was actually the consort of the father of the son who's the president or whatever. That has happened more than once, probably more than twice in the French government situation. But Lori Harvey, there's no French blood in her. So I'm not really too sure about where that's going. But quite frankly, Michael B. Jordan is, as far as I'm concerned, freeing himself from a situation that could have been just, I don't know. That dating history is just
from bondage. Okay. Let's read out the messages to end the show because my head just won't stop shaking right now. Okay, Tara from Ajar says, I wonder how these two exes will move on. I heard she didn't want to take things to the next level with Michael B. Whilst Oluwakemi says, I knew Michael B. Jordan was going to chop breakfast dating Lori Harvey. He should have seen her dating history. Whilst oh, hold on. Who is this? Xavier. Okay, Xavier says, so much for being the daughter of a relationship coach. Microsoft doesn't have sense. You date a lady who has dated father and son, and you were expecting what, happily ever after? He goes on to say he's a moo man. At least he will rest. My man Jeff is on fire. I have missed his basketballs. And you didn't read my birthday message to Irabor. We will fight. So he sends birthday messages, Irabor. There you go. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
We've ended the show, guys. Please, let's take it over to social media. Where can we find you?
Yeah, at Irabor 100. That's how I keep it. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything, really.
Chef Jeff?
It's James Silas. Instagram, Facebook.
Yes, you can find me, Chef Jeff 3000. Twitter and Instagram, 2000, and you know what to do. Keep an eye out for new menus, place orders, and try my food out because we're not just a chef in the show, we're actually a chef in real life. So do that.
Yeah, there you go. And James Silas.
Yes, James Silas, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Holla at me. Let me know if I'm good by now. Holla back. See you on the next one.
All right, gents. My eyes have been opened. I don't know what to say anymore. Let's end the show.
But Sope, it's true now.
No, goodbye. Thank you.